So in June of 2001, between June of 2001 and September 11th, 2001, with the new procedures in place, there were no scrambles approved. Nothing got off the ground in the scramble in that time period. So what it means is that the changes that were made in June had their desired effect, which is that no interceptors got off the ground. Then on September 12th, 2001, they went right back to the original protocol, and they got scrambles in the air and they asked questions later. So the bottom line is, before June, we got aircraft off the ground, fighters off the ground immediately at a rate of 150 times a year. Between June and September, we got no aircraft fighters off the ground for any reason, and then after September 12th, actually after the attacks on September 11th, scrambling procedures went back to normal. So that change took place between the Pentagon and the upper levels of the FAA, and what it did was it made everybody just simply doing their new jobs starting in June, and the new jobs call for them to do something different, which is to wait for Pentagon approval before you got scramblers off the ground, and nobody picked up the phone at the Pentagon. And that was by design. So the FAA, the air traffic controllers, for the most part, were all set up as patsies, and this is why the military had to change and lie in front of the 9/11 Commission 2 times or 3 times, because they told 3 different timelines with 3 different stories, and each one of them was designed to set up the FAA. So there's no people on the ground at the Logan Airport, no people at the Boston Departure Control, no air traffic controllers in Boston Center or New York Center who did anything other than the best they could do is follow their new procedures. And new procedures tied their hands, and they
have they since been changed to the previous procedures?
On September 12th, 2001, they went back to the original, and now you get scrambles off the ground no matter what. If there's a question, you're on and you're in the air.
So that's remarkable.
That is absolutely remarkable, and we got them.
And it had been since what period had these new changes taken place?
The new changes took place for only 3 months before 9/11.
3 months before.
And before that, there were 50 years of the old procedures.
Right.
I don't even know why they changed them in June. I think they changed them in June solely to pull this off.
Right. Yeah. It's a remarkable circumstance, isn't it?
Well, yeah. They're guilty.
And then some.
They're guilty.
I mean, there was the golfer who flew off course.
Just before that.